everybody, today we're going to go over how to grow your art skills the easy way. And we're going to start doing that by making our own skill seeds. Now these can be made with pencil and paper, pen and paper, maybe you want to type them up and print them out. It doesn't matter, just anything you can do to make your skill seed. I'm using a post-it note and a pen and paper, and I'm making markings to determine the size of my seed because they don't need to be super big. So I chose 6 skills to make seeds from. The first is line quality, speed, anatomy, animation, rendering, and perspective. These are the skills that I want to grow. Now, because we know that some seeds don't grow the first time we tried to plant them, I made a second set. That way, if the first 6 don't grow, I still have a backup set of seeds I can just plant. Once those are all written down, I go ahead and cut off the excess paper, and then I cut these down to size because I don't want all the seeds to be one piece of paper, because when they grow you may want to separate them out so they don't overcrowd each other and things like that. And once they're all cut, I go ahead and I crinkle them up into small little seed sizes. You can hear the crinkle of the paper. It just sounds good. So if you made it this far, make sure to take all of the seeds you just cut and crinkle them to be as small as possible, so that way we can go and plant them. Now we have our seedling mix. I'm using this right here. You can see that it says cuttings, so if your friend has a skill that you really want, you can cut a piece of their skill and plant it yourself. That's kind of like what a cutting is. It's taking off what already exists. So go find your skilled friends and start cutting up their skills so you can grow them yourself. Really good method. And I'm using this plant pot here from Botanical Interests. They're just 4-inch pots that are made out of cardboard, so that's easier and more environmentally friendly or plant friendly. Nothing crazy. You can use whatever you want though. You can use a egg carton or plastic container, whatever works. Then I'm filling this up with the soil, just so you can see that this is a good soil. It's very dark. It has a lot of the little white dots in it, and that's I think it's vermiculite. That helps retain water and some other nutrients that seedlings will need. And our skills need a lot of that. It needs room to grow, it needs a good environment. So this is a really good start for our seedlings. I filled it about 3/4 of the way, and I went and made little indents in the soil just to help keep them down in the soil. And once those were planted, I covered them just a little bit because I want to make sure they're nice and snug. And then I took an extra layer of soil and I just covered them up kind of like a blanket. That way when we go to water it, it's not being washed away or anything like that, and it just will stay in the pot safely. I'm watering this in a really professional manner here. The watering can is overflowing, so it's spilled everywhere, but it's watered. We want to give our seedlings a good water here, and this is the final outcome. Looks really great. Yeah. So once you're done, you want to put it in a safe place. Since it's warm where I am right now, I just put it in a container to keep it safe from being knocked over, and we just have to wait for these to grow. So we'll just wait. I don't know how long each of these will take to grow. Some of these may sprout sooner than others, but yeah. If you have any questions about growing your skills, let me know in the comments below. We'll just sit here and wait.